Here we have a 1954 Bowman Roy Campanella card purchased at auction for under $50. This is one of those cards where I feel like it just kind of snuck under the radar. I don't know what these usually sell for, but I do feel like that's on the cheap side. Roy Campanella is kind of a big deal. There's a lot of players that are a big deal, and I think just about all the players in this little series of cards under $50 are all the players are really pretty big deals. But this is this surprised me. This one I think, and the Paul Wainer I think surprised me the most for the price that I got. This is just a really cool card of a historic player who also has the added legacy of being one of those great former Negro League players who was alive during a period of time where he just wasn't treated like an equal and had to was a pioneer. He in some ways he was lucky, but in some ways he was unlucky. He was lucky to have made it to the majors and have great success. He was unlucky to be discriminated against in his earlier days. But he does have a really cool legacy with the Negro Leagues, and then with the majors. And then of course he was very unlucky to get into a car accident in 1957 that paralyzed him. But he still lived a pretty long life and was still involved in baseball for most of his life, even after his accident. I think like more back office stuff. I don't fully know the details there, but a player that I'm always happy to get a playing days card of Roy Campanella. Always very happy about that. Just a really colorful story. The tragedy part, isn't one of the better parts of the story, but it's the reality of his life, which has some sadness to it. Anyway, super happy to get this card for any price, but it fits the criteria of this series. Thanks, everyone.